Hello guys, so in this video I just want to take a basic look at the args param in Python. So what I've understood by this is that if you have a function, you create a function. Let's say we call it the args function. This function can take in variable number of um, parameters, um, meaning that when you make a function call, you can pass in, a variable arguments, right? So if you have a function of this order here, and you can do something with the values passed in. For I in args, let us say I'm just gonna maybe take the value and let's use the power function. Let's say I'm gonna square it, right? For each value I'm gonna run the square, right? Raise it to the power, and then I am going to print the values. All right, so let us say now I make a function call. So I will do func args, and I can pass in some values. Let's say 1, 2, 3 maybe. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen in this code. So basically what I'm doing here is that if I can do this, so I explain myself. Yeah, I'm these here, this is the function call, right? Func call. These are called the arguments. This here is considered as the parameters, but this asterisk is saying it's variable, right? So meaning that I can actually have a next scenario where I would try to have func args of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll use the same function. All right, so that is what this asterisk is doing here. So we'll try this, and then we'll try to create a list and see how we can pass a list into the function. All right, so let's try to run this and see what happens. So if I run this code here, so we got 1, 2, 3. So if we pass in I for every element here, right? 1, 2, and 3, that is the I. What we are doing, we're taking I and we are squaring it, right? So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, and 3 square is 9. So that works. Now let's try to do something different here. Supposing I have a list, or let's see, I call this, yeah, list could be good. It's equal to same 1, 2, 3. All right, so to pass this in here, if I just type list, right, and try to pass this, hit run, it doesn't work. It's saying here unsupported operand types for tuple and int. So I need to unpack this here. So what I found is that you just need to put an asterisk in front of list, which will unpack it. If I run this now, it works, right? Oh, sorry. So I shouldn't do that here. I should just bring this down. So pretty much you can have, let's see, I extend this list now. I can have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can just pass this in to this function here. Let's run this again. And you see we are getting the squares of each one of these numbers or elements in the list, right? Let us see. I can just change this here, right? Let's say I make this cube. I'm gonna run this back again. Now I'm getting the cube of each element here, right? So of course you can do add, subtract, multiply, but I just choose to use the power function here, right? So the power function, if I should, just elaborate on that, pretty much you can check this up, right? Pretty much here, power, the number, and the power you want to raise it to. So num to what power, right? So we're gonna get like 2 to the third power, that is 8, and that is how this operates, right? And all we're doing here, we are printing all the values. So this is about utilizing the args param. Now you can use heterogeneous set of types here, like you can have ints and strings and everything else, but of course if you try to use a string, if you write a string here, you would not apply a mathematical function to it, so I choose not to include that. But this is a basic idea, right, in terms of using args, right? So I will stop here for this video and I'll continue in the next video. Okay guys, bye for now.